Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. They're getting ready to grin up here and start working their way off of pit road. To skip a few things this morning. I had to reinstall everything here. So much love and appreciation. The anthem we'll get to next week and all my intros and all that stuff. Here is your starting grid. Kevin Savoy's going to be your pole sitter here. Anthony Crownover, who's out in chat. Good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you. Is going to be your outside pole sitter. Mike Strickland is going to be there on the inside of row number 2. Brandon Massajuski is going to be there in that number 4 spot, the number 18 rolling. Jesse Bunnell and Brian Rayborn, Jesse Bunnell and Brian Rayborn are going to be out there in row number 3. Richard Holland and Joshua Brock in row number 4. Joseph Grijalva out there in that 9th spot. Brian Farrington in that 10th spot. Ryan Johnson and Connor Hazel, that's going to make up row number 6 for you. Moving on down that starting grid. Here is Charles Garrett, Donnell Williams, Michael Colder Jr., the birthday boy himself, and put it on the stream for you. Happy birthday, Michael. Appreciate you. John Hammond's going to be there as well, and he's going to be in row number 8. Bill Hales and Bob Garofalo is going to be out there, row number 9. Row 10 is going to be Matt Erickson and Bob Gray. Row 11 is going to be Devin Galvin and Skylar Sheridan. And row 12 will be Matt McComas and Amar's. Amar's going to be out there as well. I believe Amar might be running the numbers for us. Charles Van Scoit Goat Racing out there is going to have Andrew Tenold out there as well. Hello, Blinky. Good to see you out there. Kelly, good to see you. Joe, good to see you. Happy birthday to the birthday boy himself, Mr. Michael Colder Jr. We'll throw all the logos up there. They're going to pace around, and Mike's going to get the honor of an extra lap here. He's going to come around and lead him around. It is his fantastic birthday. He celebrates a birthday with his sister, whose name is Beth, and that is absolutely killer. I think the spotter is on, so I'm going to... One thing I do have is I do have this. I want to make sure that we don't have spotter on our thing here, because that's not exactly what we want to see. Follow us on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Thank you to everybody out there watching. We are live on all 3 platforms. There is the birthday boy coming around, going to lead around for a lap and have the honorary pace lap, showing just how fortunate he is. There he is, Bardstown, Kentucky. Says follow him on Trading Paints. He is Michael Coulter, not only Michael Coulter Jr., but MCI on Trading Paints. Make sure you go and check that guy out. Absolutely killer on what he does. And hopefully I've got that logo up there. There it is. MCI Graphics. Find him on Trading Paints. Super awesome, super killer. So he will lead him around here and pace and have some fun with it. Happy birthday to him. They asked me if I could play Happy Birthday, and folks, the number 1 song that'll demonetize you is Happy Birthday, so I had to say no to that, but I will tell him that super special. Happy birthday, brother, and congratulations on having another year of excellence, and here's so many more. I know your family's out there watching, and hopefully when you go back and see this, you know that we're excited to have you aboard here, and we're excited to see what you're doing. He also does a ton of paints for this series, so make sure that if you are out there looking for a throwback paint scheme, go find Michael on Trading Paints, and you'll be able to see what he does. 99-28, ready to roll. I can't sing it. No, that's a no. Anthony Crown over that outside position. He's getting ready to be able to start rocking and rolling here. Kevin and the 99. It's going to be ready to take him to the green flag. Lights are off on the pace truck. They extended it for another lap. We're going to be ready to roll. Happy birthday, Michael, from Beth Woolley out there. Everybody, how about a hashtag Michael happy birthday in the chats for me? Please do that, and that way he knows that everybody is there for him. We're going to continue to do that all night. When I say hashtag Michael, I want you to say happy birthday in the chats. Please do that so that way we can give him all the love in the world. And happy birthday, Beth, as well. Much love to you, Beth. And a hashtag Beth out there for me as well. Much love to everybody. Happy birthday to... They're 2 years apart, says the mother of the two. Green flag's going to wave. And now we're going to be live racing here. AUTOCLUB Raceway. We'll go over the race situation here in just a second. 2-mile track for the drivers, 50% fuel. We know that is their standard. They're going to have just enough tires to make it here. On the green flag pit stops, Anthony Crown over to the high side behind the 99. And they're rolling forward. They are spreading out like butter. 3 wide into the middle of the stretch. Does look like the 8 able to make that line stick. That's going to be Michael Strickland in that striker number 8. Driving a throwback paint scheme to Dale Earnhardt Jr. ARCA Series, a ton of fun. They're rolling back here. Look at how much they are moving up and down this racetrack. Highline and preferred line typically on older tires. Little wall scrapes never hurt, but you want to keep it as clean as possible. And right now the 20, get a little free out the corner. 25 is going to be there to the inside of the 4. 1's rolling as Joshua Brock tries to carry forward. And right now the 25 slides up in front of the 4. They are moving all over this racetrack. Thank you to everybody out there. Very much appreciation. Rahava looks like he had an issue there. Let's just have, maybe blinking there a little bit. 40 of Bob Garofalo having a day. Crown over blinked for me just a moment there. I don't know why there was some blinking. Crown over runs the fastest lap of the race for a moment, and then Brian Farrington, the number 20, runs the next fastest lap. He is a 41.32. That is going to be the timing here. Massajuski out there. He is falling back just a little bit. Has the 36 to the inside. Look at the backstretch run here for these drivers. They are really holding on to everything that they have. And right now, striker to the inside of Anthony Crownover. High line running for these drivers. The steering ratio on this, an absolute insanity. Good to see everybody out there. Thank you to everybody tuning in. Appreciate all the shares, all the likes, sharing the stream out there. Kelly, thank you very much, brother. Thank you for the like out there on Facebook. Much love to you. I'm going to give you a big old like out there on your comment. Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody out there. On Bot 317, give us a follow on Twitch. Thank you very much to everybody out there. And thank you to all the folks out there watching on YouTube. Make sure that you reach up, hit that like button. That's a free way to help support us. And we love you for doing so. And make sure you hit that subscribe notification bell. That would be absolutely fantastic for all the live racing that you can get. Crown over back to the inside, crossover move, trying to go for the lead here. He's going to be there to the inside of the 8. The battle for second heating up, with the battle for the lead about to be something fierce as we'll go on the nose. Cam here in 2 shakes of Michael Strickland, striker, trying to go up high. I told you the high line is a little bit faster here. Inside you can gain some ground, but once you put about 3 or 4 laps on the tires, the high line will be able to carry. And right now they are rolling 5 laps in, and that line is moving. Round over to the inside. Maybe a little gyro cam as he's side by side with the number 8 right here. Oriole Machine making it stick. All the way down low, Crownover is trying to take P2 away up into the middle of the lane. Tries to crawl back down. 8's going to carry the outside lane just a little bit here. Good little view of what it looks like for these drivers when it comes to how they're going to close out. 8's still going to be there. He's going to be right there with the 28. 28's going to carry the high line out. 8 has a crossover move. Now they're back to where they are. 17 of Bunnell there. Had a great race last week. And looking to capitalize on that again. Works his way into 4th now. Up a spot from the start of the race. Crownover down a spot. And this is just about as good as you're going to see. Kevin, the 99, is going to be able to make this his own lane because he can just run that racetrack the way he wants to. They're battling behind, so he's going to be able to pull away just a little bit each time. Into the corners, outstretched hand. They're rolling. $99, 28, 8, 17. Holland up to the 35, running the Tabasco paint scheme. It's very fiery tonight on the stream. Good to see it. Ryan Johnson to the number 36, the M&M's Pontiac paint scheme right there. Hey, Carly, good to see you out there. Dare, how are you doing today? Brian Farrington, the number 20, is in there as well. There is that Tony Stewart throwback paint scheme, the Home Depot throwback. Connor Hazel up 4 in 8th. Trying to make that high line work for him. But there to the inside, Michael Coulter Jr. and that number 9 spot is up 6 positions. He is not the biggest mover of the race, but he is one of those drivers that is trying to capitalize on where this strategy is going to go. About 20 to 25 laps for the drivers when it comes to pit strategy. She's going to pop around to the streams and end up on Twitch. I can imagine that's where you're going to be. Crown over there. In second, able to clear. Strickland, who falls back to 4th, and right now Bunnell trying to capitalize as well. The 28 battled with the 8 for a long time. There might be some things that they're going to be able to see here. Massachusetts, one of the drivers, trying to get back out front. The number 18 off 9 spots, started 4th, and now throughout this last little portion of the last stint of this race, he's falling back just a little bit. 9 laps in, now make it 10 as they complete that 125 of all things. Carly, thank you for the like, and thank you for the 100 stars out there. You're amazing. Appreciate you very much. Alerts and chat boxes are turned off, folks. There's a recommendation for some people, so I went ahead and turned that off, and it'll be on my gaming streams, but we're going to keep them off on the iRacing. Kind of a recommendation that was given to me, which I don't mind. I don't mind recommendations. We're going to try it out. John Hammond at the number 10 machine running the Tide paint scheme. As Donnell in front of him, trying to get back to inside the top 10. You know that's kind of the ground that they have to make up here. Coulter Jr. in 9th. As Joshua Brock to the inside, 3 to the high side. Crosses down into the middle lane on corner exit here. And gets himself back up next to the wall. The 1 trying to make it work. It was somebody. We won't fight them. It's all good. It's all good. 99-17 now crosses over the 28. Almost cuts the nose of the 28 off. Not really the slide job you want to be putting on somebody on corner exit. If you got a straightaway, it's one thing, but now the 17, that ground that he just made up, is going to have the 28 right there. 17 now trying to do the same thing. Backstretch might be a better place for it, but we'll see as they are still trying to catch the 99. 17 trying to battle with the 28 here. Gets right there to the inside. 28's going to be able to run that line, though. 17's not going to be there just yet. Carly, good to see you out there on YouTube. Much love, dear. Kevin looking back in the rearview mirror. He's like, we're good. We're good. We got some time. X side on the 99. Caution's going to come out here. They're going to have to back it down. Did look like Bunnell was trying to make the outside his own there, so he was doing a decent job. Bouncing around. You are bouncing around. I see that. 99-17, 28-8, 36. I will do my best to keep up on chats out there, folks. I do have it scrolling across the ticker. I appreciate you very much. Thank you to everybody out there for doing what you do. All that work to fix iRacing earlier, I had to reinstall every bit of it, and for it to turn around and do the same thing to me again. So I had to go through the website. If anybody's having that issue out there where you have to use the website right now and the user interface keeps kicking you, let me know. I'm having an issue with that. I don't know what happened there, folks. We're going to take a look, and we'll see if there's any crashing going on. Clicking the crash button. Maybe there was an issue. Maybe somebody went around. Not quite sure. I do. I try to. Not sure where the crash happened, but it's there. Caution comes out. All right. I don't know. Back to live here. Restarts are single file, so this is gonna play a big factor here. Who's going to have that race off of pit road? Everybody coming in for tires and fuel. Be able to get that stretch. 14 laps in. This is what they're doing here, folks. Right now, Bunnell trying to win the race off pit road is going to have it. He had the fourth pit stall, was able to capitalize on that. I wonder if he was speeding, though, because he's letting a few drivers go by here. I'm not sure. I will check YouTube, though. I am streaming at 1080. Hopefully it's not YouTube. I will look though, because I do have YouTube on my phone. So I will check the stream there. I don't have any drop frames or encoding messages, so it could be your phone. Are you on Wi-Fi or on your cellular network? Because I'm streaming at 1080, sometimes it does do that. So I will look here, and we will see. I always recommend people stream from Wi-Fi or go into the chat and let's see. We'll go back up to Kevin here as they're going to pace around. Let's take a look here. If you click the little three dots and you look at the quality up there, if it says 720 by 60, then you're good to go. If you want to save data, that's going to be if you click on the quality and it says data saver, that's going to make it a little bit more blurry. If you want a higher quality picture, it uses more data. So that's typically what you do. Make sure that if you have those preferences that you do that. We're streaming. It says we're streaming at 720, so we will. But I do have 1060 or 1080 out there. I'm not seeing it being very blurry. But going through Wi-Fi, go in, click. If you're watching it from your phone, click on the video, and you'll have a little three-dot menu on the top right. If you look at that, it'll say quality. Go there and change your quality. Go to the advanced settings and go 1080p by 60 and see if that works for you. Do that for me. I'd appreciate it. You would like to thank Sudden Link for... Is that what happened? It's no bueno, brother. No bueno. I was wondering what happened to you. 99, 8, 35, 18. Right sides and some fuel for the drivers. Anthony Crownover took a set of tires. Brian Farrington, Ryan Johnson did as well. Internet dropped. Man, that's... Are you in the same area as Judd? You've got to be the same family, Joseph. Green flag's going to wave. Kevin out front gets a good run here. I will say that on my phone it does look fine. And I'm running on Wi-Fi just the same. Green flag, back at it. No, he's in Texas. Okay, just making sure. 99, the 8, the 35. Massajuski and the number 18 is going to have Crown over there with him. Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he just said on the stream as well. Crownover trying to get to the back bumper of the 35. Stupid. The internet can be crappy. That's for sure. Lights are on at Homestead, folks. And they're rolling. The only thing I can do is try to bump my stream a little bit. My stream, 35, a little bit free out of the corner there. 18 goes to the south side. 36 is going to follow. I will try to bump the stream settings a little bit here, see if we can get you a little bit better connection. That's the only other thing that I can think here. I don't have any drop frames, and Restream seems to be doing its job as far as I can tell. Kevin has some company. Striker going to capitalize. Took a splash. I don't know if he even took tires here. I think he just took fuel only. Try to make it work. Try to put himself on a different strategy. Just keep rolling, rolling, rolling. That's what you said, right? Crown over on the fresh tires. Making his pit strategy work for him. Trying to hope for a full green flag run here. Ride along. I want to ride along board in the cockpit view. And I promise I will get the driver cams with these guys. I just been having a couple of issues over the last couple of days. Here's the cockpit view of Anthony Crownover, who is trying to work that wheel. $99.28. They're trying to find good reason here to hold that line, and Crownover first on the new tires to contest for the lead. And his last lap, 41.25. 41.62, sorry, 0.4 of a second better than Kevin, who was a 42 flat. Now carries that line, does a really good job of getting himself around, and is making it work here. Good run, good fun. Vocal break for me, time to hydrate. Folks, get out there and chat it up with each other. I'd appreciate it if you did it. Little 5-pack of cars here, trying to make some ground. This is the battle for 10th. There's a lot going on. Connor Hazel is the driver we're clicked on here. He's got Joshua Brock to the back side of him. And I said the battle for 10th. Somebody's going to end up in 10th here. Michael Coulter Jr. in 6th of 9 spots, trying to pull a slide job up the racetrack here. And able to carry out of the corner, has some drafting capabilities with the 25 behind him. 25 is going to push it to the outside. 3 is going to be right there in the 18s draft. And now they are starting to go places. Farrington gets himself around the 99 of Savoy here. So Kevin went in, took right sides and filled it up with fuel. Now probably could have taken those tires. They might be trying to save something for a little bit later. You never know what they're going to be doing. Blinky is back. And again, thank you very much for the hydrate points out there. We'll ahead and redeem those as well. Striker to 4th. Losing a little bit of ground to Kevin. He was right there trying to contest for the lead a moment ago. But now we're starting to see what those tires will do if you don't have the right strategy when it comes to that. You gotta, if you're trying to save for the end of the race or a late caution, that's a good strategy to have. But Who knows what's going to happen? 25 of 125, 100 laps to go here. Let's take a look at the race information on top of your screen. Happy birthday, Michael Coulter Jr. Once again on that screen. Happy birthday, Coulter Jr. How many ways can... And Beth, happy birthday out there to you as well. You absolutely magnificent human being. Both of you all magnificent. I hope this birthday is the best birthday ever. I hope everybody has a wonderful birthday. If you have one, shout it out on stream. I know it comes once a year, but it's a special day to you, and it's always something good to be able to talk about. So I would love to hear about birthdays. 2 miles in length. Track temperature is cold. I believe that says 66 degrees or 86 degrees. I can't really tell right now because it's a little small on my screen right there. And let's see. Actually, I can pop it up on my screen over here, so that way I can see what you're seeing, folks. 3, making it work. 4 up high, gets himself a little bit messy job going on there. Actually, I can't see it, so never mind. We're just gonna look at this. Let's see. 65 in the air temperature, 39% humidity, cloudy skies, not a factor. This is gonna keep everything. It's just keep everything right there. Sponsors for the series, MCI Graphics. Well, of course, that's Michael Coulter and all the fantastic fans out there. Make sure that you can find him on Trading Paints, and I believe he's got a Facebook page. You can go like it. Also got a production chat out there. You'll be able to see that up in the earlier portions of the chat when you watch this back. Go and give that a follow for me. Lamar Paintworks, Team Monte Carlo, butt kicker with promo code Throwback for 25% off at your checkout. Make sure you utilize that. Butt kicker, feel what you've been missing because it is an experience like none other. Back to the race as we will look at what's going on here. Brian Farrington went around Anthony Crownover for the lead here. I missed the pass for that, but we will see how this is going to progress. Like, share, follow, subscribe. Thank you very much. It's go time, aka goo time. These two have kind of checked themselves out of the race. 3 seconds ahead of Connor Hazel, who's one of the drivers who's on newer tires as well. Joshua Brock battling to the inside. They've got a lot of ground to make up here. Anthony Crownover to the inside one more time. Slides up in front of the 2020. He's going to cross over. Same thing. Backstretch, better job for the slide job because there's a lot of accident avoidance you can do there. But out onto the front stretch, not the greatest spot to be able to do that. 28 tries to make moves, but Farrington is the key here. What does he do? How about some static cams? How about we have some fun with that? So, folks, tell me what you think about, I don't know if you were watching it earlier today, the next-gen testing on YouTube or Facebook. They did the live testing at Daytona where they did pack testing. What do you think about the next-gen cars? I know that there's a lot of people that either love them or hate them. It's what they're going to be using, so that's kind of what I see out there. So check that stuff out when it comes to what you're able to visualize and see. I screenshot. I think I'm gonna do a little podcast on that and see kind of what they're gonna be. I want to say that they are a good change and a good addition as far as the way they're trying to progress them. I think there's things that I like better about the older generation cars, but there's still a lot that still needs to be hammered out and ironed out. There's Michael Coulter Jr. up 11 spots. He and Mr. Van Scoik, the GOAT Racing Machine, up the biggest spots on the racetrack next to Bill Hales. Bill up 10, Charles up 19, Michael Coulter Jr. up 11, Connor Hazel up 9. Kevin still inside the top 10 at the moment, does have a full tank of fuel, so if he can keep in the draft here, he's going to be able to make that work. He's your pole sitter. Yeah, something I'm looking at doing. I want to make sure that I have my schedule right, because things have significantly changed here on my end for a few things. So I want to make sure that I am doing things the right way and chatting about the right things, because I want to find that niche that we can talk about on podcasts when it comes to iRacing, when it comes to what NASCAR is doing in comparison to iRacing, then of course what the games are doing out there. Those who have been following the Twitch and the Facebook, I've been playing a lot of Warzone here lately and become slightly addicted to that game, and I don't know why. So there's things that I'm interested in and I want to see. All right, let's take a look. Dan gave us a like out there. Dan Withers. I think Dan might have a connection issue going on here. I'm not quite sure. He's got a really cool little paint scheme right there. John Hammond, the number 10, driving the Tide paint scheme. It looks like he's a lap down. We just have some issues going on with a few things. Joshua Brock having some issues as well. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Coulter trying to go around for another spot here. Van Scoik and Bill Hales were battling it out there for a moment. Charles in the 88. Quality Care Service. In 7th, he's up 18 spots, but he's still trying to, now 17. Donnell tries to go to the inside. 88 just trying to gauge what he's doing. Bob Gray up 9. There's the 31 making some ground. The number 8 car off 11 from the start of the race, but there's a lot of racing still left to go. And when he comes to pit road, he's going to be screaming fast. Skylar Sheridan up 7. Jesse Bunnell off 12. 17 had to start from the tail end of the field, and he only came in and took fuel. Maybe he took fuel on right sides. I'm not quite sure. He's about 10 seconds means right sides as well. He's just shy of that 8 seconds. He might have splashed it full of gas. He is down to 17th for 33. Charles Garrett going around. Skylar Sheridan actually has yet to come in. He's going to need to come in. According to my relative, he is 36 laps into this race, 50% fuel, and has not come to pit road. But I could be wrong with that. Ron Reynolds, the number 71, trying to keep it off the wall. The Realtree STG machine right there in 26, trying to hold on to it. I think he is going to come around and maybe come to pit road. I don't know. The relative's doing something funny here. I'm not quite sure. Hammond, it says Hammond is out. McComas is out. Galvin is out. Withers is out. But that doesn't make any sense to me because they're still driving. Know what I mean? I'm not quite sure what's going on. Crownover is going to be your race leader. Reynolds came to pit road. (28-20) trying to battle here. Brian Farrington in second. Shakes head no. That's funny. And this is 1 and 2. Crownover was able to utilize the draft and just run the same line as the 20 and work his way around. And now the 20 kind of doing the same thing. 28, Crownover working his way up. Joshua Brock here in the third spot. As Connor Hazel to the back bumper here. Brian Farrington to pit road. I think Brian was blinking. I don't know if he wasn't blinking there. He's not blinking. All right. People on pit road. Van Scoik into pit road. Charles Garrett's right there. Not quite sure what iRacing is doing to me right now, but there's a lot of people coming to pit road. According to SDK right now, it's like Vance Koik had to jump to pits. What happened there? I'm not sure. Brown over to pit road. Joshua Brock into pit road. Connor Hazel in as well. The rest of the field coming to pit road at the same time. Brown over down pit road right here. I think it's 55 miles an hour down pit road here. Maybe it's 60. Maybe I'm just off of 97. Is going to have to give up a lane there to let the 28 go by. It's going to be Andrew Teenold right there. It's going to have Dan Withers in front of him. So now new drivers to complete the field. They carry in the racetrack. Folks, I'm going to check a setting. Pause for the cause. Be right back with you. If you haven't done it, go do it. Follow us on Twitch. Appreciate you very much. 7 of Dan Withers trying to work his way back around. Coulter Jr., who came in on 39, is in 7th. Brian Farrington is your race leader at the moment, as he came in a lap. It says he came out on the same lap as Anthony Crownover, but I do believe it was a lap sooner than that, so we will see. Yeah, I think that was something that happened in all of that mix. Thank you to all the likes out there, folks. I appreciate you very much for doing so, especially on YouTube. YouTube is such a hard place to gain traction and all the follows and all that stuff. So thank you to everybody out there. I appreciate you very much for doing what you do. Always a pleasure to have you. Let's I want to jump on. I normally have the ticker up and all that stuff and the points and all that stuff, but I'm just going to have to go over them by verbal reiteration here. Let's go to their season standings. If you want to look at the season standings, here is a link to their points. Kevin, the 99, who was your pole sitter here, current points leader here, he's got about 232 points to the good. 14 races that he has raced here. Jesse Bunnell has that second place pretty much locked in. Ryan Johnson, Michael Coulter Jr., Rob Gray, that'll be your top 5 drivers. Most of the drivers inside the top 5 pretty close. Except for Kevin. He's got such a huge lead. He's got 4 wins, 10 top 5s, 12 top 10s, and 2,252 points, bonus points there as well. Some drivers still have some drop weeks to be able to look at. So the 99 working his way back to 3rd through green flag pit stops. Now kind of back on the level playing field, trying to catch back up to the 20 of Farrington. Good little drive off for him as they start to work the field. And Joshua Brock to 4th, up 4 spots from the start of the race. Kevin just trying to do it justice. He's about 9 seconds off the gap here, trying to close a little bit of distance. Here's the last lap times for the drivers. It should be, oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. Let me go over to the other side. Last lap times. There you go. Kevin, 41.71. Farrington, 41.92. Crownover, 41.49. Those are the last times by. Let's take a look and see what they're going to do this time by. She's painting. Jess is up there painting. She has a corner shop that she wants us to game her up for her. And, you know what she does. She's not really she's heard me call so many races. It's kind of like watching your favorite streamer play the same game for so long. Occasionally you need a break. This is her break. But I'm not her favorite streamer. And I'm okay with that. Because we all have taste. Bob Gray up 11 spots is your biggest mover of the race at the moment. He's got Bill Hales who's in front of him. He's trying to track him down right here. It's time for Carly and Just Time. I can tell her. Hold on. Scooby87, thank you for subscribing out there on YouTube. Thank you very much. Will I be playing later? I might be. Folks. You got the grabbing, you updated the driver, fantastic. All right, Farrington is the guy. He is out front. And that Kentucky mile has never looked so good, right? Monte, she says. Blinky is ready to go with some Warzone. Hey, it's addictive. Ryan Johnson, I'm trying to see why people are blinking. I've got about a spot of 6 drivers that seem to be in the middle of the same field blinking. So one more time. Give me 2 shakes, folks. Oh, you're good, man. You're good. Back. Yes. Graphics. I want to make sure that we have all of these things set the way they're supposed to be, because I don't want to have any issues. Oh. I was wondering, folks. All right, so hopefully we won't have those issues. All right, thank you for the delay there. Apologies about that. iRacing is, I love iRacing. I really do, folks. 20 out front, crown over, trying to catch up to him. He's doing a pretty decent job here. He's got the 7 of Dan Withers right behind him. Dan trying to close down a little distance here. 49 laps of 125, making it work. Thank you, Carly. I appreciate it. Carly says everyone should pop around to all the platforms, like, comment, and subscribe, because all that does is just help us out, right? That's exactly what it is. Farrington closing in on lap 50 as they complete that right now. Let's take a look at the last 5 lap times for the driver. Gone over slowly but surely, catching the number 20. I appreciate you. Thank you. That's why you're moderator. That's why you have fun. You see the Home Depot number 20 get into the corner. And on 49, 4/10 of a second difference here. Crown over, catching a little bit of time over the last 5 laps for the drivers. He's caught over a second and a half on him. I say over the last 6 laps. Now this time, a little bit, about the same. Just a little bit more than a second and a half. So Farrington starting to utilize different lines here. Crown over, utilizing that second lane. He's carrying speed there. Kevin right there has Brock. Brock gained on 47, but lost on 48, 49, and 50. How was he doing a crown over, though? Anthony, he was better on 40. Crown over was better on 47, 49, and 50. 46 and 48 were the better for the 99. From Joshua Brock to Connor Hazel. Connor better on 46 and 47. Brock better on 48, 49, and 50. Coulter Jr. to Hazel. Coulter Jr. better on 48 and 51. 47, 49, and 50, the better for Hazel. So Hazel doing a decent job out there trying to hold it off. But that draft is starting to play a factor. If they can link up, that's where they're going to be. That's where they're going to be. You're here to have fun and hang out? Absolutely. That's what I want to see. That's what this is all about, folks. Pit strategy for the drivers. There's going to be your top 10, where they're going to be. Johnson came in 12 laps ago. That's Ryan Johnson. And he's been out there for 2 stints. He came in on 14 for that first caution. Like a lot of the other drivers. It says Bob Gray is yet to come to pit road, but he came to pit road on 14 in 9th. So that relative is wrong. He has not run 52 laps. But he did. It says he came to pit lane on 14. He is in 9th right now. Kind of holding on to what he has. Richard Holland, the third, in and out a little bit here. The 35 trying to make some things work. Skylar Sheridan right behind him. A few drivers blinking in and out there. There's the 33 and the 10 of John Hammond. Crownover looks like he is in and out a little bit there. I'm not quite sure what is going on. I click outside the top 10. Yeah. Thank you, MCP, Mike Coulter Productions. That's the mother to the birthday boy. The number 3. Let's ride along with him. About a little bit of... Oh, you know what? Look at the Dale Earnhardt Jr. face mask. No, I'm sorry, Dale Earnhardt. That's senior. Sorry. Dale Earnhardt face mask. Look at... One place you can find that, Pretty Paints. Let's see what his driving line is looking like here. Let's go to his cockpit view and watch what he does here. We're going to ride along with Michael. I'm going to take a hydrate break. Make sure you get your water, whiskey, water, wine, whatever you're doing, whatever you're drinking. Maybe you got a soda or a pop if you're up north. And enjoy. Take your hydrate break, folks. Bill Hale's trying to capitalize on a low line move here to the number 3. It is the Michael Coulter Jr. show today, as it is his birthday. It's the Beth show as well. Happy birthday, Beth. Much love and appreciation to you. Looks like the 45 of Devin Galvin, who is in 21st here, closest to the leader. Looks like he is running that midline. He's working on trying to get to Matt McComas, who is about 2 seconds ahead of him. But Galvin has the race leaders with him, the 20, trying to utilize the draft to give himself a little bit more breathing room, because over the last 4 laps, Anthony Crownover has made his bed and laid in it, and now has worked himself roughly about half second here. It's pop, she says. I call it soda. Here's the real story. Are Welch's fruit snacks candy? Whoa. Giving up a line right there, but the 45 does a great job of being able to avoid that. 28 down low, 20 up high. Trying to break the draft of Anthony Crownover, who's going to climb up the racetrack and run his line the way he knows how to run it. Gets himself deep into the corner here. Battle for the lead. Starting to heat up. Let's go through your top 20. Donnell Williams in 20th here as he tries to capitalize himself. At least that's what it said. It looks like he's in 12th right now. Andrew Tenold is in 19th. Bob Garofalo right behind him in the 40. Matt Erickson in the number 2 is the driver he is tracking down. Some things just kind of flipped on me there, folks. I apologize about that. Skylar Sheridan, the number 21, he is in 17th. Charles Garrett in 16th. Kevin, your pole sitter, is in 15th. Now he's in 3rd. I'm not understanding what the relative is doing here, folks. It's because something happened blinking-wise, I think. I'm not quite sure. Kevin is about 6 seconds off the pace, and right now Crownover utilizing that line right there. We will try to bounce around the best that we can. I am not quite sure what's happened. Every time I click on a person, it changes for me. So Auto Club 250. We will save the Winston Throwback file here real quick while we do that. Connor having a good day. He's in 5th. Bill Hales in 6th. Joshua Brock, who looks like he's coming to pit road. And Michael Coulter Jr. coming to pit road. So Ryan Johnson's going to be out there as well. Some drivers trying to short pit their strategy here and come in. Matt Erickson in the number 2 machine has Charles Garrett in front of him. Maybe there's more drivers to be had here. iRacing not being friendly to me right now, folks. I will consider them candy because Sora has had many hours of this discussion. I don't even know. 28 right there to the back bumper of the 20 again. This is what happened earlier, utilizing the same line, the same strategy. The 28's worked himself back into the mix here. Feather in, get in and out of the racetrack. 20 still going to have the high line on the exit here on 2. Good speed down the backstretch for the 2 drivers, as they are still continuing to carry. 28 inside, outside. Got to get in and out. That's it. Well, they're making their pit road. They're making their green flag pit stops right now. The 36 is in. Michael Striker comes into his pit stall. It does look like Farrington went ahead and came into pit road as well, so that'll put Crownover out there leading. And that'll be the way it works, man. Man, oh man, Farrington to pit road. That's Masajewski right there. He's going to be in 3rd. Kevin works himself back to 2nd. He's going to utilize that high line. Some drivers leaving pit road right now. Bunnell is still working as well, and he fell back quickly. I think he was speeding getting off of pit road, and that was something he had to serve. Bob Garofalo comes to pit road. Anthony Crownover into pit road as well. Kevin comes to pit road, as now we're waiting to see where Farrington's going to be at. As the number 20 comes in, short pits himself a little bit there. I wonder if he only took right sides, because that's a 12.95. That's not common. A 12.95 in your pit stall, not really that common. We are halfway there, halfway mark of a pretty long race here for most of the drivers. Pit strategy is going to be a factor. Kevin looks like he is in his pit stop. Farrington's going to come around. He is going to lead here. Crownover is coming back out. He's going to get off of pit road. Farrington's going to come around up to speed, have the 99 right there. Crownover now is going to have to do the same thing he did before, get up to speed, get off of pit road cleanly, and then try to catch back up to Farrington. He's about 2 seconds the difference. The 40 on just as fresh tires as the race leader. So Bob's going to be from 20th, trying to work his way up a few spots here. The 20 to the outside of the 40, trying to make the pass on the high line. Coors all over that Coors Light, ARCA Menard, Chevy, all of these cars, Chevrolets. 20, 28, 99, the 1, the 18. Joshua Brock in 4th. Brandon, the number 18, he's in 5th. Coulter Jr. in 6th. Bob Gray, still your biggest mover of the race, the number 31 at 13 positions. Ryan Johnson, the 36, still carrying good speed. A big pack of drivers here as we work our way down here. 25, trying to wiggle some of that, those early jitters of those tires off of the racetrack right there. As he gets I don't know if it was free. It was a little bit free. Bill Hale's right behind him, though. Bill ready to roll. You know that he is trying to find his own ground here. Bill, absolutely phenomenal dude. Good to see him in the race. Jesse Bunnell in the number 17 Western Auto ARCA Menard Chevy. He is off 6 spots from the start of the race. Had a great race last week. Now trying to rebound from an early issue. Donnell Williams up 2 spots. The number 12 spot is belonging to him. He started 14th. Stryker right behind him, though, in his draft, trying to get back to 3rd. He started right there. That caution kind of threw everybody to the wind. They came in and tried to do something different as far as strategy goes. And the number 8 car now finds himself in 13th. But he's been able to work himself up into the positions he is in at the moment. I'm waiting for some things to move around and click around. Brian Rayborn, the number 4, he's in 14th. Skylar Sheridan not far off behind. I am seeing some blinking going on here. I just think that they're blinking. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to kind of just blimp view this and see what's happening. I have 38 hydrates. I don't have enough water here for that. Holy cow. Hydrate. Hey, I like it. Look at everybody out there supporting and doing what you do. You're all absolutely amazing. Like, follow, share. Join the Discord. There's lots of ways that you can interact with the stream and be a part of what we do here. You have a lot more than that. I'm going to look. I'm pulling it up. There are 2 up there. I could, oh, I just saw who did a shout out. Oh, to Blinky. Blinky, did you do a shout out to yourself? Folks, https://twitch.tv/Blinky McGee. And the Apex Cup Series, Carly, everybody getting shout outs out there. Well, it's not Apex anymore. It's the Wheels America Cup Series. That'll be our our Thursday night broadcast coming up on February 13th. The 20 out front, Farrington doing a fantastic job, but he's got the 33 of Charles Garrett right there with him. Charles might be able to, I think he just went a lap down and would be your lucky dog in the case of an incident here. Let's go, Bunnell. Amanda, how are you doing out there? Good to see you once again. And the birthday, wants a shout out to the birthday boy, Michael Coulter Jr. in the number 3. He's still in 6th of 9 spots. So happy birthday to Michael and happy birthday to Beth as well, 2 years apart. And they are siblings. How cool is that? You talk about having that's a ride along for a lap. I'm not looking at that stuff. I'm sorry. Right along. We're going to mark that as complete. It was America. Right along with the birthday boy. One more time. They're on Twitch, so they're doing some fantastic things using their channel points. If you follow me on Twitch, the longer you watch, the more channel points you get, the more things you can interact with. So we'll ride along with Mr. Coulter Jr. here, and I will shush my mouth. Besides the wifey's in the stream. There's the ride along with Coulter Jr. Everybody's loving Coulter's birthday, so make sure that you hashtag Michael out there for birthday. Hashtag Mike. That would be even appropriate. Hashtag Mike's in the chat for me, so that way everybody knows that he is being thought of out there. Thank you very much. Happy birthday to all the folks out there. Thank you to everybody watching on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Thank you to all the folks doing what you do best, and that is being an awesome warrior. We're going to complete all of these tasks, and a shout out to Jess. The channel points don't do anything for me. I don't make anything off of those. That's all for interactions and integrations for you folks, so thank you very much. Make sure that you also reach up and give a like on the videos wherever you're watching. On Twitch, you can't really do that. You can hit up there, and if you've got Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for a month for free and not have to watch any stinking commercials. The 20 of Farrington is having a really good day, but somebody that's starting to close the distance now. The 28 gained about 0.3 of a second over the last few laps, last 5 lap times from second to Savoy, though. Kevin's flying around this racetrack as well. Here's the Farrington as well. Your points get redeemed, and then I turn those points into channel points. So they come back to you, believe it or not. So that's kind of how that goes. Brian to the inside of the 97. He's going to have to utilize some of the draft of the 97 because Crown over 1.15 seconds back is starting to beeline his way to him. 1.14 now as the interval looks just like that. Here's what Crownover sees from the nose camera of his car. Maybe. There it is. He sees what Barrington is having to deal with up there, and now he's got drivers competing for position. Matt Erickson in front of him, the number 2, battling for position with Skylar Sheridan, so he has to work his way around this traffic, as he just needs that extra ground. And the 97 of Andrew Tinold right there, who is going to be left side inside the high side of our race leader right up here. Maybe. It's the nose camera. Here's the gearbox camera, but how about we go here? The 20 trying to close the distance. 97 still has that high line working for him, trying to keep himself out of the way, but I told you on older tires that high line carries tremendous speed up high. The 20 trying to pull the air off of that 97. 20's going to have to back it down to the corner a little bit earlier. 97 still able to carry around the corner just fine. Look how free he looks on corner exit. 97 side by side with the race leader. That's Andrew Tinold right there. Sioux City, Iowa driver, making it work. Ooh, little wall scrape for the 97. Farrington, your race leader, coming across the stripe. He's going to lead another one, folks. Thank you, Moobot, for being a Moobot. Get everybody out there in the chats, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Thanks. Hey, Charles, how are you doing, brother? Good to play Warzone with you earlier. Charles Garrett had an issue. Anthony Crownover had an issue. It said he jumped at pits, but there he is. And that was on 64. That didn't make any sense. But just think that iRacing's doing its thing. Blakey out there using the emoji. Let's go. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Thank you to everybody out there in the chats. You're all amazing. 1.09. Not much gained over the last 5 lap times of these drivers. We will take a look here at the dashboard speeds of Farrington. Well, I was going to. 185 into the corner, gets down into the corner, 163, 160, flirting with 157, gets out of the corner exit, accelerates into the corner. Carly, I don't know why. You should be able to type in. You don't know, huh? Yeah, Charles has it. You should have it too. It should be one of the basic ones. Should be one of the basic ones. That's all you got. You are subscribed, right? Let us look at the stream manager, and we shall see. I click the. It is. What level tier is it? Alphabetically? I don't know. It's supposed to be there for you if you're subscribed. It's not on mobile. Why is it not on mobile? It is on PC. Gotcha. All right. Well, let's figure that one out. Thank you for following Paintbrush54. Appreciate you very much for following out there on Twitch. You're absolutely amazing. 590 followers. Can we get to 600 followers on Twitch? That'd be awesome. Blinky just gifted us a sub to Paintbrush. Is a follower. Who'd you gift it to? Appreciate you, man. Let's go. Thank you for the sub out there. 15 subscribers. Awesome. 591 followers. Thank you very much for becoming a follower out there on there. Thank you to everybody giving the likes out there on all that. I'm sorry. We're going to go back to the race here. We're talking to stream. We're talking to chat. We're talking about great drivers here. The number 4 coming off pit road, Brian Rayburn making his green flag pit stop here. 84 of 125. At least one more to go before they go back to... before they call it a night. John Hammond, the number 10, he came out on 75, trying to make it an even racetrack. But now Holland, the 35, comes back in. Charles Van Scoik back in the mix, came in on 62. The 88 Go Racing Machine having a ton of fun. Says he is completing lap 82 right now. So Van Scoik on the same lap, I believe, as Farrington. I'm not quite sure. I don't know what this relative is doing. Andretti. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate you. I can't see that stuff right now. So thank you for gifting the sub out there. Much love to you, brother. Appreciate you doing that. I can't look at the channel emotes, though, and do all that stuff. These guys are having a pretty darn good old race. Crownover came to pit road. Savoy is still out there in second. Does look like Farrington is going to be right there. I think Crownover is faster. He's faster on the long run, able to save. So if he can get himself in front of Kevin... He won't be trying to chase. He won't be trying to chase him the entire time. So that might be why he pitted a lap earlier than Kevin. He came in on 85. Well, not Kevin. Than Farrington. So Kevin is out there. He's going to be a race leader. Back to the lead. The 99 is Richard Holland. Out having an issue there. Looks like he crashed. We'll take a look here. This is what happened to the 35. We'll take a look. He did jump to pits. Oh, did he get free off the corner? He did. Oh, did he hit the wall? Oh, man, he locked it up. And now he has no rights. His left side tire is just destroyed. No. Well, Kevin comes to pit road. Farrington in and out a little bit right there. Farrington will be in second. Crownover will be right there with Farrington. So now these guys a lap difference, and the 28's going to be on that strategy. Tenold looks like he had an issue too. We'll take a look and see what happened to the 97. Kind of makes me wonder if they did the same thing. It wasn't really a helicopter worthy. That might be. Locking it up. Nope. Not really. That's not a helicopter. Crownover takes the lead over the 20 here. Nah, not really. Not really. No. It's close, but nah. We'll see if we actually get one. I've had races where we don't have them. Crownover 39.95 on the iRating. Brian Farrington 35.63 on the iRating. Jesse Bunnell 31.48 on the iRating at the time of this race. And the 99 comes back out in 10th. Does show me there. So the green flag pit stop not really working his advantage. Crownover in and out a little bit there. Trying to see what is going on with these streams, because I want to make sure that we're doing the right thing here. These folks are having a good race, and right now I'm seeing drivers bounce around like they're blinking, but I'm pretty sure they're not. Joshua Brock in 6th, biggest mover of the race. Bob Ray, 31, making ground up to 5th now. Everything is blinking. They are. I mean, the relative down there, let's get rid of that. We'll go back to that. The relative on the screen shows, so that's what they're doing. There they are. They're back. All right, folks. So sorry. Got to disable chat on YouTube once again. There was another stream that was having the same issue. Believe it. You think it's iRacing? I just wanted to be sure, man, because we're going to remove that junk out of my stream. So sorry out there, YouTube. It happened again. And I know. We got rid of it, folks. We went ahead and reported it and removed it from the stream. Sorry about that. Yeah, it happened. That's what we do. So, folks, I'm so sorry about you on YouTube, but I'm going to have to disable chats going forward. I can't do it during the live stream, so I do apologize about you out there. It did come across that way. Kevin having an issue here. What happened to the 99? He was coming off pit road here on the 87. Did he? Oh, he looped. He touched the grass and looped it, but he was able to straighten it back up and make it go forward again. Oh, maybe he did. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. We don't like those things in our chats, and I try to remove it. Anthony Crownover, your race leader. Matt Erickson in 2nd and 16th. Bob Garofalo in 15th. Charles Garrett off the spot. He has worked himself back to 14th. He's tracking down John. He says, John, I'm coming for you, brother. Mike in the number 8 machine. He's trying to get himself back to 3rd. That's where he started. He is off 9 spots. And over the course of this race, he's had to do a lot of working. Blinky. Are you Blinky just needs to get out there and we'll just start making everybody. All right, let's see. Now, don't do the colors during the stream because it doesn't work whenever I don't have it up. I can't choose which ones not to. I'm gonna reject those ones so you'll get those points back. Names in chat. I can't see the names in chat, so we'll reject that one. MCI Graphics gonna be Michael Coulter Jr., the birthday boy. And the birthday boy having a fantastic day out there. Hopefully he gets himself a win here. That's at least what he's trying to do. Let's take a look and see. In 8th right now, up 7 spots. So at least he's in a positive momentum. But Bill Hale's got himself around him there. Bill's still looking for a top 10 kind of night. He's checking down Josh Brock right there. Michael Coulter Jr., there he is. All love and fun. And, of course, MCI Graphics, Fun Up on Trading Paints, Butt Kicker, thebuttkicker.com, and use promo code Throwback, THROWBACK, for 25% off. Caution comes out, and they're going to back it down. Crownover was enjoying his lead, and we'll take a look and see what happened here. I kind of wonder if turn 2 on corner exit didn't get John here as he was getting up to speed. Well, it looked like that was fine. I'm not quite sure what happened. Folks, I don't know what happened. Not seeing contact cautions, folks, so I don't know. Farrington wins the race off pit road, took tires and fuel. Crownover's going to be right there with him. Bunnell now has a level playing field, finds himself in the mix. Look for him to be very competitive here. Ryan Johnson up 7. He is going to come out 4th. Bob Gray, Joshua Brock, Bill Hales, Michael Coulter Jr., Connor Hazel, Kevin Savoy out there as well. It'd be fun. 30 laps to go, folks. I will take a hydrate break, and we will be back with in 2 shakes. Yep, I do have them on lap times. There's the gap. Oh, you know, it's... what's their time per lap? It's, on average, that was their best lap time. It kept alternating. Single file restart, though. Green flag's going to wave once again. 20. 28 been battling it out for the majority of the race, but now the restart's going to be very interesting because Jesse Bunnell is back out there once again. Oh, gets free into the 28. I think they both just got free. Caution's going to be coming back out here. Third caution of the race. Crown over, Bunnell. Crown over, I think he saved the car. Bunnell, I think, saved it as well. I don't think they had any damage. Maybe some tire issues here for the drivers. I kind of wonder if they just didn't both get signed. That was like a pirouetting fun zone. Let's far chase this real quick and see what happened here. I think they both throttled. Look at that. At the same exact time. Now Farrington's good to go. 17 able to save it here. Backs it up. Gets himself turned back around. What happened with Crown over? We'll take a look here. Oh, yeah. Those cold tires will do it. 17. Look at that. I mean, it was instantaneous. Anthony. Oh, now you got it. Oh, he got it there, too. I wonder if he was in a butt kicker because that would have shaken him up. Boy, poor old Darrell Waltrip and Davey Allison. You aren't lying. There it is. The official one. I think Crown Over still has his fast repair. I would assume that he still has his fast repair because it looks like he's got himself a brand new car. Or he's going to come in and get a brand new car. It looked like some net code through a couple of the drivers as well. But outside of that, there's where that goes. Mr. Crown Over, the recipient tonight. Bunnell has to come to pit road as well. Bob Gray in third. Brian Farrington up front. As they are absolutely just killing it. All the cars in the field. I'm thinking I'm not seeing all of the cars on the field here. I'm not. Why is that? I reinstalled iRacing for this to be that situation. I don't know, folks. That's probably what's going on. I'm not quite sure. I know that I have the see all drivers selected, so I don't know. I don't know, folks. So I apologize about the hiccups. We all know that I'm a perfectionist when it comes to my streams and what I do here with iRacing and being able to call the broadcasts. And when I click on somebody halfway down the field and half the field disappears, it just tells me that their cars aren't rendering in, which doesn't make any sense to me. I set it to show all cars because the 63 car thing is a myth. Just something that I've come to find. Kelly Pointer out there, he's the man. Pointer's Motor Supplies, KPTV75 on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. Find him out there. He's an awesome dude. Kelly's pretty much the man. Amar Paint Works, sponsor of last week's race. Good old-fashioned. That's going to be the guy calling the shots out there too. Amar is pretty killer dude. I want to show his name real quick before we go back to Green Flag Racing here. But it just seems like things are moving around on me where they shouldn't be. And yeah, no, it's awesome. There you go. Amar is the guy. He is also running the numbers for everybody. Let's get back to it here. Brian Farrington is pacing around. The lights are going to be off of the pace truck. Single file restarts here. We're going to be 25 laps to go when we get to the start finish line. And I believe everybody should be close on fuel. Your money is on Brock. He's been fast all week in practice. Well, I would have said Crown over because he's been the fastest consistently all night. Bunnell as well. But Bob Gray up 17 spots has been patient. Where's Van Scoik? Well, he's back here in 14th. He's had an up and down night. We'll see what happens. I think he was your lucky dog last time by as well. Farrington out front. Ryan Johnson in the 36. Fast early, but his tires tend to fall off a little bit easier. Somebody to not count out as well. Bill Hales at number 5. Michael Coulter Jr., the birthday boy, trying to get himself back out front. The 99 up there as well. 3 wide, getting it into the corner. The 8 of Stryker Strickland punches his ticket, says, I'm going around you, and I'm going to do it on the high side. 25 is going to be right there. Side-by-side racing for 7th and 8th. As right now, the 3 of Coulter Jr. slide jobs everybody and gets a little contact for the wall. 25 and the 8. The 8 trying to push it 3 wide. 25 is going to be their second lane. Does look like the 3 is going to give up the high side. Stryker goes to the inside. 3 is going to be right there with the 99. They're moving. Ryan Johnson for second here, trying to capitalize on Brian Farrington. Bob Gray consistent all day. He's making it work. Oh, yeah, as you got contact. Josh. Right there. BNR Racing ready for Martinsville Saturday. I'm looking forward to a Cup Series race on Saturday. That's what I'm looking forward to. Always fun to broadcast the BNR Racing Series. Brian Farrington, Ryan Johnson, Bob Gray, 1, 2, 3. Joshua Brock trying to work his way with Bill Hales around the 31. Martinsville is a tough track, and I hope the boys have practiced because they're going to have their hands full. It's a lot of turning. 8, Stryker outside. 3, able to capitalize again. 25, 3 off the corner a little bit right there. Slows way up. Now the 3 is going to be there to the outside of the 25 as Connor Hazel trying to make it stick. 99 right there behind him. 17 of Bunnell. 3 wide into turn 3. That is how you try to take 20. That's how you try to take 8th. 3, 25. They door bang a little bit. 6 turns. The 3 and the 25. Caution will come out here. No, it will not. I lied. Donnell Williams off track. They're able to save it. Here's what happened. 6 filters up. Gets down the track. They're able to save it. But that almost ruins nights. Lots of nights. Michael Coulter Jr. is going to be the 25 on a flat tire here. No caution. And it's shocking that there's no caution here. Connor Hazel is a flat tire coming down the backstretch, and iRacing hasn't thrown it. More than a flat tire, of course, but that's what a flat tire looks like here. You see him dragging the stripe down low. Not quite sure. Brian Farrington out front. Offsides. That's wrong sport. Funny though. 20, 36, 31, 1, 5. Bob Gray, one of the best here. Thank you, KP. Appreciate you. We've been doing pretty good on the stats. This series has been used to YouTube, and I'm pretty ecstatic that they're helping the YouTube numbers as well. You know, they're not really Facebook people. It's okay. We had good views early, but most of them go over to YouTube. Most of them go to, you know, we've got a good Twitch following. Our Twitch following is, it's growing pretty exponentially, but you folks have gotten me very close to 2250 followers on Facebook. We're close to 600 followers on Twitch, and I think we're really close to 600 followers on YouTube as well. So make sure that you're subscribers on YouTube, whatever they call it. So make sure you reach up there, do that. Hit that like button for me. Thank you, KP. You're amazing, brother. Brian Farrington, the number 20. Mr. Canadian Phillips said, "What's hey? Tell Philip I said hello as well. Tell him his 88 is in 10th now. Kevin worked his way back around him. So the GOAT Racing Machine trying to make it fast." Donnell Williams would be your lucky dog. He is blinking in and out here. Coulter Jr. trying to catch right back up to him, side by side with the 44. It keeps showing drivers out, but they're not. And I will have to fix, folks. I'll have to fix that. I'll have to do that before tomorrow because I want to figure that. I just want to figure it out. I really do. I just want to figure it out. It's frustrating because I want to call a race where things aren't bouncing around for you, and I do apologize about it. Like I said, I had to reinstall iRacing today because of their update gave me some issues. And now, hopefully, that patch they put out will do it. Can't wait till Daytona Wednesday. It's going to be good. Next Wednesday. Are they at Daytona next week? Are we super speedway racing again? That's what I need to look at. Schedule next week. It is Firecracker 200, Daytona International Speedway, 80 laps around Daytona next week. So you got to tune in for that. It's going to be a ton of fun. Roger, thank you for the like out there as well. Yep. Much love, folks. Appreciate you. Ron, good to see you, man. Ron, saw your race earlier. I like that you guys get back into chat when you're done. Super awesome to see. It would kick me out of the UI when I'm loading into races. That's what happened. 20, 36, 31. Get back up there, Coulter. He's in 14th right now. Is Devin Calvin to the inside. He is still on the lead lap, according to my relative here. $14 laps to go. You do have a good group of guys here. They're a ton of fun. Brian Farrington in and out here, leading around the 36. I'll have to ask the drivers if they are blinking at all, because that'll tell me. I'll ask them after the race and have a little chit chat with them. Ryan Johnson, all in the mix. Bob Gray in the number 17. If they had the same issue in another stream, then I'm assuming that that's what it's going to be. So, just kind of the way it goes. Joshua Brock in 4th. Michael Strickland got himself around. Bill Hales trying to get himself back to 3rd, and he has had a day. Bunnell trying to get back to 5th. He's got about 13 laps to make something happen. That good-looking 3-car. MCI Graphics on Trading Paints. That's the guy right there. That's the guy that does that. You have to find his Trading Paints channel, MCI Graphics. Michael Coulter Jr. It's the dude. And guess what, Kelly? It's his birthday. Okay, appreciate you. Thank you, Amanda. I'm more referring to the cars a little bit further behind him. Usually the cars 1 or 2 in front of you. If you're not he hasn't been a problem for me. I'm going to talk to the drivers that were blinking on my screen. I've got a little notepad with it here. So that's what I mean. Sorry, I should have been more more specific with that. But thank you. That's what I mean. It's still good information. I still needed to know that. Thank you very much. I haven't seen Jesse blink. That's the thing. And he's doing a pretty darn good job of trying to make up some ground here. I think he gets fifth. I think he's going to get to Strickland here. I think he gets fifth because he has been trying to work he had that issue earlier where he went in and out of, I think he was speeding on pit road exit, and that put him at the tail end of the longest line there, or at the end of the with an EOL. I think he had to serve that, and then he got himself back all the way up there. Ryan Johnson battling for the lead on the high side here with the number 20. He's looking for another caution. I don't doubt it. He does paint the cars and does a great job. He does, absolutely. 36, really running very high. Bob Gray, see right now, Farrington into pit road. I think he's coming in for fuel. He came in on 94, 10 laps to go. I think everybody still has to come in for fuel. I forget 50% fuel for these drivers, folks. So Ryan Johnson trying to make or break himself here. Top 5 right now for Bunnell as he makes that his own line as well. Does have the 8 of Strickland here, and he's catching him per lap, and that's the only reason why I was saying, hey, per lap, I think he's going to be able to do this. Van Scoy coming off of pit road as well. He's taking a short lap hit. 36 is going to be coming around one more time. 9 laps to go. The MCI graphics on Trading Paints paints the schemes here. Good little love for everyone. 8 of Stryker comes to pit road. Ryan Johnson still leading. Bob Gray in second. Trying to, and they're just going to need a half a tank of gas. That's it. Still a green flag pit cycle here for these drivers to be able to be completed. All the good stuff in the world. Big old happy birthday to the number 3, says KP out there. I did all the shout outs, right? Okay, we're good there. All right, perfect. Thank you to all the likes out there on YouTube as well. You're all absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I think I can type it in there. Pretty sure. Nah, it's not going to work. I was thinking I was going to be able to type it into my other stuff, but it doesn't work that way. Let's see. 31 coming off pit road. Let's see who our race leader is. Ryan Johnson still out there, going as far as he can for as long as he can. Bunnell in second here. Came in on 94. Top 3 drivers came in. Now Anthony Crownover, who's in 4. There's Bob Garofalo. Anthony Crownover in 4th here. Came to pit road and finds himself, I think he's good on fuel. 90, he came in on 99. He might be good on fuel here. 7 laps to go. We'll see, because Ryan Johnson's going to stay out for as long as possible. You know that's going to be a last-minute thing. Stryker in 8th. The pole sitter, Kevin, the 99, he is in 10th right now. They're going to try to make up this ground. They're going to have to do something good. You try to be amazing. You are all absolutely amazing. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and all the people out there chatting, and all the folks that just really, really enjoy being a part of the streams. Thank you very much. Thank you for all the patience tonight as well, because that right there has been my thing. You are all amazing. Absolutely. Crownover came in on 99 when, I believe that was when the caution happened. Got all that damage repaired. Long pace laps around here, so he was able to find himself in there. Bunnell, the 17, he said he's hoping for a caution. Right now, he's got the Go Racing Machine, the 88, right there with him. He's going to be a lap down to the 17. He's going to go all the way around. 17's going to clear him here. Big racetrack, 2 miles in length. Party time. It is always party time. Keep party time in the chat. Thank you, everybody out there. 17 could utilize a little clutch move here, try to get himself in the draft of another driver. Is he going to have to come to pit road? He is going to drop into pit road right now. Half tank fuel coming. Not even half a tank. He just needs a splash. Make sure he's not speeding. Crown over 99 laps in. That's five laps difference than the 17. And he might be able to make this race. Ryan Johnson came to pit road. He's leaving pit road now. And the 28 making it work. 4 laps to go. The 28 of Crown over. Trying to cruise here. This was the guy that I said I thought was going to win this race. I know that they got free simultaneously. He had the 17, but the 28 able to utilize the shortest way around this racetrack. Farrington 16 seconds the difference. And trying to close 15-8. Crown over. Might be just letting some drivers go here and try to clutch it in here. Try to make sure he's good on fuel. He might have to save a little bit because, I mean, we're close. 3 laps to go now and 14.4 seconds the difference between the 20 and the 28. And if I listen to the lap times for the 2 drivers, Crown over trying to save as much as he can. 12.8 seconds. It is go time for the 1, 2, 3 cars. Look at the difference made up. Crown over saving. That's what that lap time is. That's Crown over saving. 2 to go. Brian Farrington, 10.3 seconds here. Gained 3 seconds the lap prior. Has to gain 3 seconds this time. Actually, he needs to gain 5 seconds this time by. I want to listen in to his. I hear him. I hear it. What? Listen. Listen to him get up to speed. 9.5 seconds in closing. 9 seconds now for Brian Farrington trying to listen to him clutch. Clutching into the corner. He needs a full lap here. Shutting injection off is your friend. He's trying to win this race, and he's got 5.5, 6.5 seconds. Anthony Crownover needs to hold on for dear goodness. Brian Farrington out of 4 has the draft of another car. Anthony Crownover gets the white flag here at the Auto Club 250. Celebrating the birthday of our good friend Michael Coulter Jr., who was in the chat. These drivers going around. Crownover trying to carry out of the racetrack. 3 seconds now as the 20 trying to close the distance is going to do it. He ran out of gas. He did. Did he run out? I think he ran out. Brian Farrington is going to come around last lap. Anthony Crownover had a half lap short on fuel. Tried to save it all. Farrington wins it here. On the low side, Stryker comes in second. Bunnell will be third. Bob Gray, biggest mover of the race, finishes in 4th. Look at that guy, man. Bill Hales, top 5 for him tonight. Joshua Brock and the 99 come home 6th and 7th. The 99 6th. Joshua 7th. Goat Racing Machine 88 comes home in 8th. John Hammond in 9th. And Bob Garofalo in 10th. Hey, Crownover will still coast across the line in 14th. He did. He finished the race. Farrington to celebrate. Across the grass. It's going to be your race winner here. Let's take a look at your race results. Maybe. And there it is. Happy birthday, Michael Coulter Jr. It's going to be up on your screen. There it is. See? Farrington's going to be a race winner. Strickland, Michael Strickland in second, Bunnell in third, Bob Gray in fourth, Bill Hales in fifth, Kevin finishes in 6th. Dude, I would have done the same thing. Dude, you were half a lap short, almost three quarters of a lap short. You were close, man. That was a heck of a try. Crownover's out there in Twitch. Make sure you guys follow him. He's super awesome. Anthony, congrats, brother, on. I mean, yeah. What can you do? You try. you try the strategy. You were closer or right there. So, 25 laps was everything that you had, and you tried to get a 26. So, congrats on the try there, man. Let's see. Kevin finishes in 6th. Joshua finishes in 7th. Goat Racing finishes in 8th. John finishes in 9th. Bob finishes in 10th. Donnell in 11th. Coulter Jr. finishes in 12th. Ryan Johnson finishes in 13th. Anthony Crownover finishes in 14th. Matt Erickson 15th. Skyler, Charles Garrett, Devin, all 16th, 17th, 18th. Let's go down the rest of your race results here, folks. Hello. Come back. Thank you. There it is. Dan finishes in 19th. Matt McComas in 20th. Brian Rayburn, Hazel, Tinold, Masajewski out there. Holland, Reynolds, Grijalva. And then thank you to Mar for running the numbers for everybody out there. Much love and appreciation. Congratulations to Brian on what seems like a fantastic race. Let's talk to, see if he is around here somewhere. Maybe. Don't know. That was a great race. That was a fun race, folks. Definitely a fun race. I guess I don't know where Brian's at. We're going to talk to Mike. Mike was ready. He kind of just jumped up in the broadcast booth. Mike, what's going on, brother? How was your race? Good rebound there. I know that there were some struggles there in about the middle part of the race when it came to where the laps went. But what a rebound there at the end. Found yourself in the right strategy. Came to pit road at the right time, and it was going to be. I think it was going to be a top 3 night. When it came after that caution for you to top 5, top 3, I think I knew top 5 because I knew that you were gaining on Bill, and I knew that was going to happen. Called that part, but a top 3 nonetheless, and very appreciative. You finished 2nd here. Walk us through this, man. It was crazy.
It was a long night, pretty exhausting race. I actually feel kind of lucky falling into a 2nd place finish after how the car was running early in the race. I made a horrible pit strategy initially that on that first pit stop, I did not take tires. I took fuel only, and I came back, I think, in the top 5, but ended up dropping back all the way to the about 15th spot, and I just could never get back up. I got caught in the mid-pack till finally found some room, and a couple cautions came out and mixed things up, and lucky for me, I ended up finishing 2nd.
And you know what? It's all about getting out there and making sure that you don't get frustrated and you finish the race. Sometimes we all make those mistakes, but you weren't the only person that took fuel only or right sides and fuel on that first pit stop. So it was interesting to see that happen so early. But tell you what, it shook everything up, and you guys were able to show that it takes a lot of skill to drive these ARCA cars around this 2-miler here for 250 miles, and know that it takes the work, it takes the dedication to work yourself into those positions. My man, congratulations on a P2 finish here. Give your shout outs out there. It's your time.
Appreciate it. Just want to shout out to my wonderful wife, Karina, my 2 daughters, Peyton and Aubrey, my mom, Ricky, and my sister, Stacy Steph. I hope you guys are watching. Have a good night.
It's fantastic. Congrats, Mike. I look forward to seeing you next week at Daytona. What do you got at Daytona? I mean, I know it's ARCA cars, but ARCA cars they drive really well at Daytona.
Don't be surprised to see this number 8 car get to victory circle at Daytona. I said it here.
He said it here. That's the claim. Number 8 is going to try to lead himself around. He's going to lead everybody. I think that's what's going to happen. My man, I look forward to seeing you, Striker, next week, brother.
Thanks, buddy.
That's it.
Appreciate the broadcast. You guys are awesome.
I always enjoy this. A lot of chat today. A lot of chat. And I do want to talk with folks about the stream, because I wanted to see what you guys' views were going on out there. Okay, so I might jump into some chats with you guys here in just a minute. All right.
And four.
All
Appreciate
right.
it.
Always very good. Mike Strickland, the striker himself, finishes in second. I was looking for the rest of the guys. I know Bunnell is kind of doing his thing. I don't know. I don't ever pull anybody up into out of their rooms, folks. So if anybody's out there watching it, there's a waiting room they can jump into that I want to make sure that they do that. Or they should be able to see that. Hopefully they can see that, because I want to make sure that they can see that. But folks, it's always a ton of fun to see. And maybe they just can't see it. They can connect to that one and speak in that one. I think that might be it. There it is. Maybe that's it right there. Maybe they just couldn't see it. Much love and appreciation, folks. I thank everybody out there. Thank you to everybody tuning in tonight, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Make sure that you go follow all the platforms, because you'll be able to watch me game on Twitch. You'll catch the iRacing on Facebook and YouTube as well. Tutorials on YouTube. We'll do a podcast on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. We'll do all of that stuff. Guys, you one of the best things out there. He's coming. Okay. I try to wrap it up, so I want to make sure that we do what we can here, folks. I know they've got a drivers meeting going on right there, as well. So I don't try to interrupt. Thank you to everybody out there, for doing what you can. At the end of each race, we try to get the top three immediately into that waiting room, or into the channel with me, so that way we can push them around there. So thank you very much to everybody who is tuning in. There's just a way of doing this that it kind of interrupts the flow, and I want to make sure that folks are having their stuff. I have family time too, folks. I got he's on waiting for me. He's not in the channel. We'll have to figure that stuff out. They're talking they're in their racing channels, folks. We'll get to it. We'll get it all figured out for next week. We'll make sure these guys know where they need to be and when they need to be there. Thank you to everybody for tuning in tonight. We will get everything worked out, as far as that goes. Just have a wonderful night. I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody. Get yourself some rest. We're going to be back at it again very soon. It's going to be a lot of fun. Much love, appreciation. We'll see you again.